Welcome to Cliff Notes Podcast, where fans' passion meets the game. Thank you all very much for coming in again today for another episode of Cliff Notes. We got 4 teams left in the NFL. 4, count them: Commanders, Eagles, Bills, and the Chiefs. Last night, college football championship was decided. Ohio State jumped out to an early lead. I thought it was all over, but the handshakes. But wait a minute. Marcus Freeman, that's a bad man. Got his team to rally back, got it close, but not close enough. The Ohio State Buckeyes, champions for 2024. Congratulations to Ryan Day. I wonder now if they want Ryan Day fired again like they said in December. Everybody was up in arms. Ryan Day's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go. After he lost to Michigan. I wonder. Like and subscribe below, folks. Cliff Notes Podcast in the NFL. As we said earlier, 4 teams remain. The Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, they got a little busy with the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens just could not stop the Buffalo Bills when it counted. Josh Allen dropping back for a pass. Folks, that defense was a little too soft. The safeties played up too much, allowing Josh Allen just to pick through them, and then they just couldn't stop him on the run. 3rd, 4th down runs, Josh Allen was too much for him. At some point, the Baltimore Ravens has to address the playoffs. What do I mean by that? Have to address the playoffs. They've got to start winning playoff games. Did anybody remember they had Derrick Henry? They did not use Derrick Henry enough. I don't understand what that was about. We'll talk turnovers later in the show. That happened with Mr. Andrews. You see, I'm shaking my head, so he's on some kind of list later on in the show. Granted, Lamar Jackson did have a fumble and an interception in the early part of the game, but Mr. Andrews, oh my gosh, that's going to be in another segment. Just a tease. Like and subscribe below, folks. In tennis news, the Australian Open is going on, and Coco Gauff has fallen. What a end for my prediction to be the Australian Open champion. She falls. I thought she was on a glide path straight to victory. She's on a glide path on a plane headed back out of Australia. Madison Keyes is still alive. Hopefully Madison Keyes is able to hang in there and pull it off. Madison Keyes is my last hope for a champion. So I'm changing my bet from Coco Gauff to Madison Keyes. That's right. I said it right here on Cliff Notes. Madison Keyes will win the Australian Open. On the men's side, who cares? I don't like men's tennis. NFL playoffs. Let's break down the Final 4. We have the Buffalo Bills traveling to Kansas City to face Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I believe that we're going to see a game that's going to be very close in the first half, but the Kansas City Chiefs will win the game. I said it, win the game and go back to the Super Bowl again. They're going to do it. And I'll get into those reasons why in just a minute. Let's talk the other side. The Washington Commanders are playing at the Philadelphia Eagles. Jaden Daniels is a special football player. This rookie looks like a seasoned vet. He looks like ain't no stopping him now. He's on the move. Wait a minute. Ain't no stopping us now. Can someone beat the Commanders? The Commanders, on the other hand, are traveling to Philadelphia to play. They had a really great couple of games this year against each other. But I believe the Eagles, behind Jalen Hurts, will win. I say if Nick Sirianni does not do anything stupid. Because we all know if there's something stupid to be done, Nick Sirianni, he'll find a way to do it. Because you know why? He's stupid. Let's talk Kansas City Chiefs. Folks, I've discovered something, as I said earlier, about the Kansas City Chiefs. I did some investigation. Me and my crack team of investigators here at Cliff Notes went out to find out, number one, if the Chiefs were going to win and get to the Super Bowl, and number two, will they win the Super Bowl? Investigation found the following. In front of you is a picture of Patrick Mahomes getting ready for a football game.
What the hell's going on out here?
Okay, I'm sorry. That is not the right picture. That is not the right picture. That is the wrong picture, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, next thing we have is another picture of a meeting from Patrick Mahomes and his teammates.
What the hell's going on out here?
Folks, I'm sorry. I don't know who did this, but this is incorrect. I do apologize. Okay, I've been told that we do have the right footage this time. Patrick Mahomes and the guys getting ready for a big third down. Folks, someone has got into my deck and they have switched these pictures out.
What the hell's going on out here?
I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes them are getting benefits from the refs. I'm not saying that. But if we look at this video, as we pull it up, let's look at the bad calls against the Houston Texans. I thought, looking live at it, it was a great hit. I did not see roughing the passer at all. And it was a pivotal play, 3rd and 8. To me, it looks like the offensive line broke down and Will Anderson came through and he hit Patrick Mahomes right on the shoulder. And Patrick Mahomes deserves an Oscar also with that whip of the head. And that was clearly not a foul. I don't understand it. But as you see, the official said, yeah, that's a foul. They've got to clean that up. The NFL's got to clean it up because we want to make sure that this game is above reproach. And right now it does not look like it's above reproach. It looks good and crazy out there. You put your hand on Mahomes and it's a foul. He only went down twice in the game. They got their hands on him twice and both resulted in penalties. Let's get to the next phantom roughing the passer. Folks, as you see, Patrick Mahomes was called for a roughing the passer. He's clearly outside of the numbers. So he is now a runner. Patrick Mahomes is now a runner. Who the hell said he gets protection? Had that been Cam Newton, Michael Vick, they don't care. They would have killed him. Mahomes outside of the numbers, running the football, and he gets a 15-yard penalty call. And as you see, a crucial part of this game, it is a 1-point game, and it's 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go, and the Houston Texans hit each other. They hit each other, not Mahomes. Folks, what the hell is going on out there? What the hell is going on out there in Kansas City? Is there a conspiracy to see Taylor Swift at another Super Bowl? Is it? Huh? Because this is not a foul. Clean it up, NFL. Clean it up. Like and subscribe below. And the NBA, the Western Conference, it looks like SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to walk away with this thing. 35-7 right now, leading the West, followed by the Houston Rockets. As I said before, those guys are outstanding. Outstanding. I don't know what Ime Udoka has done, but he has done more than a mother with a tight budget trying to feed 5 kids, stretching that dollar, because that's what he's done down in Houston. Ja Morant has not taken out a gun this year, so they're in 3rd place. Hopefully he'll keep those guns put up and off of video, and he can continue his great season. Followed by the Nuggets. I know we were looking for Murray. He's been found. And Michael Porter has been found. And right now the Nuggets are doing quite well. The Clips are in 5th place. That guy, who I don't like saying his name, Kawhi Leonard, is doing well. He's back. He's playing some pretty good basketball. He's playing basketball. Okay. All right. Followed by the Lakers. I can't figure out the Lakers. Are they a good team? Are they a bad team? I don't know. It's almost like a potluck at work that somebody brings in a dish. It looks good, but it may taste like crap. So we don't know. So that's my new name for the Lakers, the potluck. The Dallas Mavericks. Everybody's hurt. Kyrie, Luka, they're hurt right now. So they're holding on, doing the 7th dance. The Sacramento Kings, they fired Mike Brown and gave the job to Doug Christie, and now the Kings are in the hunt. All right, so maybe that Mike Brown, you're the problem. Mike Brown, you were the problem with the Kings. I don't know if that's true, but Doug Christie seemed to be doing a pretty good job with the Kings. Next up, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant-Man and the gang are barely hanging on by the nails of their hands. Just reaching out, just trying to stay in there and keep fighting. Ant-Man's got work to do. And the Phoenix Suns, I was looking for Kevin Durant, and I found him, but just a little bit. They're in 10th place. And Golden State, who is actually tied with Phoenix Suns, are now in 11th with the same record, 21-21. Over in the East, Cleveland Cavaliers are looking to be in control. I like Cleveland. I like what they've done with Garland. I like the way he's complimenting Donovan Mitchell. This team looks really solid and well put together. I will tell you this. I will tell you this though. We will see how the second half runs after the All-Star break, if they can maintain this. I believe they can. They've had several long winning streaks. I think the streak they're on right now, they are 8-2 in their last 10. This team is playing some really, really good basketball. And the Boston Celtics, who I know I've said before, you guys go back and check, I thought they would run away with the East. They're running away with the least because they're in second place, 6.5 games out of Cleveland. Jason Tatum and the guys, they're doing better than they were before. They recently had a losing streak of their own. They're 6-4 their last 10. I don't know. They've got a tough hill to climb because those other guys are getting better. Of course, Big Cat and the New York Knickerbockers, they are doing well in third place. So I don't know. That's going to be a very good playoff scenario, I believe. The Indiana Pacers, Halliburton and those guys are nice. I'm not sure how they look. Miles Turner, I love Miles Turner, but Miles Turner shoots too many threes. And I don't know if that's sustainable. The Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, he is ice cold. He has really, really helped the Hawks. And they're 2 games above 500 right now. And he's just putting people to sleep with his last second shot. Trae Young was quoted after a game, and he said, "Mama say, knock you out." Mama say, knock you out. Like and subscribe below. Clip notes. Folks, it's that time for good and terrible.
That boy is good. Mm-hmm. Good and terrible.
Baltimore Ravens, Mark Andrews. Now, Mark Andrews has been a very good tight end over the years for Lamar Jackson. But man, oh man, he had a bad game against the Buffalo Bills this weekend. Mark Andrews catches the pass across the middle, a key pass, and for some reason, beknownst to myself or anybody else who has any kind of mind frame of football, why does a tight end who is as slow as he is, he looks like he's dragging around a John Deere lawnmower when he's running, catches the ball and turns into the defense, inside the numbers. All he has to do is go outside the numbers and get out of bounds and keep the drive going. He turns into the numbers and he promptly fumbles the football. Mark Andrews, you're better than that. Then later, the game is now almost tied. Baltimore's down 2 points. Lamar Jackson drops back, rolls out, and look who he has wide open, but Mark Andrews. Throws Andrews a pass. Andrews promptly drops it. Mark Andrews, you're good and terrible. It's time for Up Shit's Creek. Ordinarily, it's only one person up Shit's Creek, but today is two. Yep. You want to know who they are? Look at that picture right there on the screen. As you see this picture, Dan Campbell tells Kevin O'Connell on January 5th, I'll see you in 2 weeks. O'Connell and those Vikings promptly goes out and get their butts handed to them by the Rams, 27-9. And Campbell, the number 1 seed in the NFC, goes out and get commanderized. I made that word up, commanderized, by Jaden Daniels, 45-31. See you in 2 weeks. Yeah, up Shit's Creek. Like and subscribe below, folks. Cliff Notes Podcast. It's time for the Player of the Week. From the Eastern Conference of the NBA, Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is now the Player of the Week. He has impressed me so much. His team is with 4-0. He's averaged 32 points a game, 12.5 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you are my Player of the Week. Folks, that's it for this week. Cliff Notes. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed the show and want more, like and subscribe below. Leave a comment. I will get back to your comment. My final prediction before I get out of here. I've got the Philadelphia Eagles winning over the Commanders. And I also have the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Buffalo Bills. So it's going to be the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl again. Until next time, folks.